Um, Hello, Starseeds. We're back. We're just talking
Hi.
about talking about the Starseed quest that we met each other on and whether or not we plan to go. Um, I was just gonna say, I definitely have been like craving more like time with other like people who like get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I say that every call though, right?
Me too, though. I'm like, I just want to talk to someone who, I don't know, just gets it, I guess.
Or maybe it's just that we need a weekend with people who just want to talk about astrology, play music, eat chocolate, and look at the stars. Like that's all I
Mhm.
need.
Like, it's like the simple things.
It is the simple things. It really is. I'm such a simpleton, but I low key like not gonna lie. Sometimes I look at designer stuff and I'm just like, I just want I will manifest this, but I really kind of want the experience of being able to afford that stuff. Like if I want to drop $500 on a pair of shoes, like I could do that. And it's not about like it adding more value to myself. It's just more
Yeah,
like,
and like not even think about it.
yeah, I could just do it if I wanted to. So, but
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that.
yeah, but it is a balance. But anyway, starseed stuff. Like I'm dying to like just have a weekend with other people like us, basically.
Oh, sorry. I got like some spam text message and then I had
Oh,
to
it's
like
okay.
go click it. It was
It's
do you
okay.
ever get those like your Wells Fargo bank account is frozen? And I'm like, I don't have a Wells Fargo bank account.
But how do they get our numbers? Like,
D I think it's just, like, random people, because then it's like, "Send back your account number to confirm," or something,
yeah,
and it's like, I don't know, it's sketch, because it's like, "You can't have my bank account number," like, I don't know,
no.
anyway, but that's what it was. I was like, "Get off my screen."
Yeah, I've been getting spammy texts, but like, do you want to date tonight? Type ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I usually get that to my email, so I'm surprised, like, now they've infiltrated my freaking phone, like, that's so rude.
Yeah, and you know what's the craziest thing is? I'm like, "It's 2021, like, how is this, like, stuff, like, still, like, security issues?" I'm like, instead of I don't know, I just feel like we have such smart minds on the planet, like, you can figure out how to keep hackers from, like, trying to steal our bank accounts through our phone,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, not me personally, like, I'm not gonna undertake it, but, like, someone else can do that.
We need to put Elon Musk on the charge, like, figure out how to keep these people at bay, like, hello.
Yeah, I'm like, cybersecurity, I just feel like with all of the, like, tech and stuff, like, it shouldn't be an issue, but it's, like, a huge issue, so,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. I
Well,
don't know.
speaking of the starseed stuff, by the way, I really
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah.
do to pull a few cards for us,
Mm,
for our friends, but I also wanted to show off this, like, new app that I just bought. Um, I just wanna show you
nice.
guys really quickly because I told you I've been, like, really, like, fiending for connection with our star family.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to, like, meditate when whenever I can before bed without, like, passing out, which is often how it ends. I wake up snoring. But, it's called CE5 Contact. Let's see if you can see it. There it is.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, the blue thing, ignore Klarna. I shop too much.
Oh.
Um, um, but it's by Stephen Greer. Are you familiar with
Okay.
him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I
So
haven't
it's like
watched this stuff in a while, but, like, I used to, like, be really, like, into him for
yes. Yeah.
sure.
He just has like a really beautiful like heart energy about him. I feel like
Mhm.
I just believe everything he says. But anyway,
Yeah,
um,
same.
yeah, and he has like this really scientific way of thinking. And anyway, I think it was like 9.99 or something like that, or 12.99. I don't really remember. But it's all about like it has his tools for making contact with. Yeah,
Uh, oh, that's so cool.
how convenient on
Wait,
an
so what's
app.
it called? C5 what?
CE5 contact. I'm also gonna just send a screenshot to your phone.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you. Dude,
Yes.
that's, like, the coolest.
It is, and he has, like, a lot of different, like, tools on here, like, that's why I wanted to tell you because I was like, "She has to, like, at least know about this even if she's not interested." It has, like, meditation tools, he, like, walks you through, like, what to expect, all types of libraries in there, and then he has like a so there's like contact section, and then there's a network section, so you can actually connect with people in your area who's also on the app. So
Oh, that's really cool.
right? So I haven't reached out to anyone because I'm still like a little weirded out by it, but um
Dude, yeah, because you I feel like that's funny because I feel like we will have, like, opposite, like, issues with the app, like, because me being in rural South Carolina, like well, actually, I guess it'll be the same, like, who knows who will be on the app, and then in New York City, I feel like the same thing, but because there's so many people, like, South Carolina, probably because there's not that many, but New York because there's a lot, but who knows? Maybe there's some, like, really awesome I mean, there's gotta be, like, cool people on there, if you're on
yeah,
there.
yeah. Well, thank you. I mean, I just love this idea of like being able to like instead of reading a book about it or spending
Mhm.
like $50 on his like whatever you call it workshop on it, just give me the app so I can like digest the information on my own time and like see what this is all about. Right now though, my issue like is not like right now my issue is not like lack of people on there, but it's like it's so cold that I don't want to go outside and like look at this one. New York looks like a winter wonderland right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's so pretty when it has snow all over the place.
it
It's like
is.
one of my favorites, like Christmas time, fall. Well, I'm like, okay, just like all the times except when it's like really hot and humid.
Yeah, basically.
But I'm
Same.
like, "Oh, fall is so pretty, Christmas is so pretty, snow is so pretty."
It really is. I love it. Um, okay, cool. I was just like getting my cards together. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 that's cool. I like heard you shuffling.
Yeah. Oh, you can. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, clear cognizance keeps falling out.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
good one. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's you or someone who's going to be watching this that's like getting messages constantly in your ear, daydreams, fantasies. Pay attention because it could actually be the answer to your prayers. It's clear cognizance. Um, yeah, it says pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers from Archangel Uriel.
Dude, that's
Oh,
such a cool picture too. Like I love the pyramid, the rainbow, and then the angel too. Because it's like all
yes.
getting like channeled down like into the earth.
Oh my God, you're so perceptive. Oh my gosh. Look at you. Okay, reading the cards for me. I love it. I'm just gonna hold them up to Jennifer to like tell me what this is about here. Let's do another one. Let's try and get like three, maybe. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, no, I like it.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, like that app is so like I just can't like believe he made the app. Like it's so I don't know, just like perfect to me.
Dude, that's awesome.
Second card is take back your power.
Dude, nice. That
And I
remi
love
our little quest.
oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, that's so true. And then there's the wings. That's so true. And this is Archangel Raziel. Use your God given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Oh,
Oh,
I know. Let's do one more for good luck.
dude, I feel like I need to hear that. Like I told you, I just haven't been as like connected, I feel like, or I've just been very like worried about like 3D stuff, like
Oh, yeah.
money and bills and which I get like I need like I actually like I definitely need to do that and it's like no shame on anybody else that's doing it, but I feel like usually I'm just like, "Oh, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this."
Yeah.
And now I'm like, "Okay, I gotta like make some money."
Remember who
But
you are.
like that one, it's all about like taking your power and like being spiritual and like living your purpose. And like I know I'm like not fully doing that right now, but I'll get there. I'm like I'm getting there.
And it's like, it's all a part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of this is a part of it. It's also like not the funnest part, but once you get a
Yeah.
handle of that 3D stuff, it's like everything else feels so much more easier. Like when you're not worried about money, oh my God, life is so good. Like in my opinion, if you're healthy and not worrying about money, life is great. Um,
Mhm.
last card is remember who you are, which is so funny because
Oh,
that's what you were just kind of talking about. Anyways,
dude. Yeah, I feel like these cards are like, I don't know, like they're like, Jen, you need to do this. But I guess
right?
that's what tarot does.
Right? And it's by Doreen Virtue, who I used to love before she came like a fucking, excuse me, Oh gosh. I'm sorry. Like a, evangelical Christian person. Um, who people those people are cool too, but I mean she's like denounced everything new age, and I'm like, you're putting a knife through my heart.
Yeah, it's like crazy because she was like such a founder and like leader in that space, and then she's like, nah, like complete like 180.
It's so bizarre though, because I looked into it because this was I get a lot of comfort out of her angel series and things like that. So not really her crystal stuff. I'd never really felt it with that, but like the angel series, yes. And it was like, so I checked out some of the videos that she wrote and the article she wrote on her blog about it, and it's like a takeover has happened of some sort. It's like, remember at the retreat, towards the end of the retreat, I'm not going to say her name, but
Yeah, yeah.
Elle was talking about like takeovers and how you can be hijacked, or like all
Yeah.
types of stuff. It just seems like she's been hijacked by some energy, or like, I don't know, or maybe she's always felt that way. Like, it's just bizarre.
Dude, I actually never thought about that, but that makes a lot more sense. Like how you can go from being one way and then to complete opposite. Like, yeah, that definitely makes sense. And I feel like she would definitely be like a prime target too, because she was such like a prominent figure that like that's like I would want to go to her body, like if
Yeah.
I was a soul, I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that one.
And she shared this like video from this preacher who's all about like, don't look within, look without. Your problems are within. You need to look without to the blood. Like, hello, taking you, like that totally to me feels disempowering. Like, don't look within, look without for the
Hmm.
answers to your prayers. It's just like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, like I have like mixed feelings because I feel like people that live like that lifestyle, it's a lot less self-empowering, but it's a lot more, I guess, like soothing, like, oh, don't
Oh,
worry, like something will like take over. Um,
that's so
because I
true.
know, yeah. Whereas then when it's like you are in control of everything, like there's just more like pressure on you. So
Yeah,
it's like good like both ways.
yeah, that's so true.
But yeah, we're definitely the like, nah, it's like all like me, like we're always reading like self-empowering like books and um working
Yeah.
on stuff.
Definitely. And it's like you said, like comforting is the perfect word, because there's nothing better than like sitting back and praying to whoever that like your bills just go away. Not that they necessarily will, but it's just nice to do that and to feel like it's just going to be poof taken
Hmm.
care of. Talk about magical thinking. Anyway,
Yep.
so the last card is Archangel Michael. He says, "You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved."
Oh, I feel
Oh,
like that's like has like all of the cards like put together. That's awesome.
yes. Okay,
Oh.
cool. Amazing. So that's it for
Nice.
reading. What else?
Yay.
So that was
Dude, well, I wanted to show you some books that I got that I have not read, but I like put them over here because I was like, oh, I'll show you like these books that I got um that are like
yes.
to be read. Um and I like bought a bunch, but I feel like how like some like health books and like they're just like encyclopedias and you
Oh
just want
yeah.
to like have them.
Yeah.
But so I got this one is like the first one. It's called Nourishing
Mm,
Traditions and I love this like little like it looks very like folksy, but
yeah.
it's all about just like healthy eating and it's kind of like the opposite of veganism because I'm still kind of like detoxing from that. um but and then the author, this is the one that I read like 15 pages of this one, so I can't really speak too much. But this one I'm a couple chapters in, but it's the same author and then another author, but it's called The Fourfold Path to Healing.
Okay.
And so this is really cool because it's like the four paths are, it's like what we're taught in Reiki, like physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental.
Mm,
But So I actually haven't finished reading all of these movements because I got tired, but this is like the coolest thing. They're saying that the word emotions comes from the word motion,
Yeah.
and that like your interactions between like just in your like immediate space can have like a huge impact on your like emotional and like well-being, which like I never really heard before, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." Like, so they have all these just like, let me see if they'll focus, but
Mhm.
just like simple exercises, and it's like, if you do this, it can just like change the way you think, which is so cool. And when you think about it, like how like someone carries themselves, I guess
Yeah.
is kind of like what it's saying. Like, and I've heard of like before you do public speaking, you're supposed to like stand in like the Superman pose.
I feel so awkward, but yeah.
Or like I think like I know, yeah, Superman, and then I think if you go like this, like so you
Yeah.
gotta go to like the bathroom and like hide out and like pump yourself up. But like so this is all about like different like posture changes and like movements. Which yeah, I'll know more once I do more, but like I'm really excited to do it because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like such an easy fix. Um and they were saying too, like about like exercise, they're like, yeah, it's, like, good for your, like, heart and stuff to, like, do exercises, but, like or, like, walking on treadmill or running or whatever, but it was saying that just, like, these exercises, you can get the same, like, effect from, like, less movement, so I'm, like, all about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's, like, because these, like, are to, like, help, just, like, keep your 4 bodies, like, in alignment, whereas, like, some people, especially if you do, like, the whatever, like, gym movement or treadmill, if you do it all the time, your body like gets used to it and stuff. And it's like, and that might not be the area that needs like the work, like the stagnant energy like moved. So I'm super excited to finish reading it. Um, so yeah, I'll keep you posted. But I just like I thought
Yes.
they were so cute, and I was like, and I haven't even well, they have like a section on meditation too. Um, Okay, I read that one. It was only like 3 pages, but that one was saying that instead of trying to, like, completely quiet your mind, they said it's really helpful to think of meditation as, like, a reflection. So their exercise, which I haven't done at all, because like, when you were saying meditate and then you just get really tired right before bed, that's, like, me all the time.
Mhm.
But, they said try to imagine yourself, so when you're sitting there and then like walk through all of like everything you did that day, like from all the way in the morning till the night, and just like observe it objectively and like see what you like think you did right and what you did, like what you could have changed about it. And they said if you do that like every day, it'll I guess just really good for like calming your mind. So that was like his idea of meditation, not just like traditional like calm app like water sounds and stuff. So yeah, again, haven't implemented them yet, but excited to keep you updated.
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking like how helpful going through the day might be for someone like me who sometimes deals with anxiety because like so much of it is trying to push back thoughts or like intrusive thoughts that you don't want to have about whether or not the day went good or you got something done or you got to do something. So it's like, yeah, like journaling or just like going through the day calmly. Like I could see how that might help actually.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. Yeah, like I said, I'll keep you updated. But like all this stuff like makes sense. Like and like the 4 bodies, like I said, it's just like Reiki, but like the 4 elements and yeah, emotions and movement. I like never put that together ever by myself. So better late than never.
Mm, I love that. I love anything that's like takes a very holistic approach to healing. By the way, I finally
Mhm.
went to see a doctor. Um, yeah, I hate going to doctors, or at least I
Me
didn't
too. Yeah.
enjoy it. Yeah, so I finally went and she was very kind and nice, but it was like really interesting because she was immediately like, don't look up your medicine online, you know, like, like, okay, let me set this up. So I was
Okay.
like, No, shit on this woman. Um, she seemed really cool and really nice. I immediately became anxious when I came in. When I took, my blood pressure was super high to the point where she took it again just to make sure, and it was way lower because I was way more calm. But just like going into a doctor's office is so weird. Like I automatically am just like, oh, I don't want to be here. But anyway, so I was just asking little questions here and there about like the body and yeast and like salt and like blah blah blah. And she was just like, I think I may have said something that was dumb. But she asked me what I did, and I was like, "Oh, marketing." And she was like, "Yeah, you don't know anything about anatomy." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I laughed. But she was just like, "Yeah, don't look up medicine online. Don't do that because you don't really know. You can look up anything online, fashion or whatever," she said, but just not medicine. And I immediately thought, "Oh, that feels really like I get where she's coming from, but it feels like a little disempowering to me because I felt like she was also setting it up so that I couldn't like challenge anything."
Yeah, that seems I feel like especially too, like, if she knew that you were already, like, a little bit nervous and, like which I feel like, especially during COVID, I feel like it would just make it, like, extra nervous to be in a doctor's office, even though, like, I know my sister's like she's like, "The people that have COVID go to the hospital, not the doctor's office," and I was like, "Well, that's true," but, like, um yeah,
So,
I know that seems, like, very, like, dismissive, like, "Oh, you don't look it up," you know?
hmm it's just I don't know. It was just like weird. And it's exactly why I need to find a naturopathic doctor, even if I have to pay a little like out of pocket, because like I just need someone that I can go to and say, like, does this sound right? Like, is there another way? Because like I told you, like I get boils under my armpits a lot. She even saw them and she was supposed to prescribe me medicine. But I don't know, something got mixed up. I didn't get my prescription, but I didn't now I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't know if I should say anything because maybe that spirit looking out for me. I shouldn't
Yeah.
take the medicine. I'm just gonna show up in 2 weeks and be like, well, you didn't give it to me, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. That's how I would take it too. I would be like, "Oh, well, I guess I wasn't supposed to get it."
Yeah.
Um, we're in Mercury retrograde though, so now I'm like just like double thinking everything. I'm
I
always like,
forgot.
"Oh, can't make any like moves forward." And it's Mercury retrograde until the 21st, which is like I guess it's wait, today's the 11th, 12th,
The 10th.
10th. Oh.
You're so funny. The 11th, the 12th.
Yeah, so we've got 11 days, which I guess isn't bad,
Yeah.
um, but I know now I'm like, yeah, don't get a prescription till after the 21st.
Yeah. I think
Just in case.
yeah, my next appointment is like 2 weeks from now. So I'll just give it some time. Let's see what happens in between then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just a really interesting experience going back to like mainstream medicine after like trying all this herbal shit for like a year or two. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see like I definitely believe there is a place for mainstream medicine, but I
Mhm.
also am like you, like first route is always like herbs or vitamins or supplements and I actually just got some supplements in the mail and like I can reach them. That's why I said them. So it's gonna sound weird, but we'll see. Again, I like literally just got them in the mail. I haven't even opened them, but they're called organ supplements.
Ooh.
And so, because I've been hearing a lot of stuff about liver and how good that is for you. And I
Yeah.
also know when I was having thyroid stuff, um, that like the main medicine they give you if you have like a weird thyroid is pig thyroid.
Mm.
So I know that if you, or at least from that, like this sounds so bad, but like if you eat the, the thyroid, it helps your thyroid. If you eat the liver, it helps your liver. And so like not going any like army hammer stuff, but like a little bit of like supplements. But yeah, this one has liver, brain, heart, kidney, spleen, and pancreas in it. And then you just take a teaspoon every day and I don't know, I guess it's supposed to help all of them, but um I'll keep you posted. This is,
Yeah.
I guess, one of, like, my more, like, weird things. I'm usually like, "Oh, yeah, plants and animal," or, like, plants and, like, herbs and stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, no, let me just eat some, like, calf brain."
Yeah, I
But
mean, when animals eat other animals, they eat just about the entire bit, right? I don't
Mhm.
think anything is not used. And it's so funny, my mom made liver one time and I was like, "What?" Let me stop cursing. I was like, "What is this Great Depression food you keep trying to make us eat? Like, this is disgusting." It's like it just feels very like not what we should be eating anymore. Um, it's an interesting like taste. Have you tried liver before?
Not in a really long time, like, I know when we were kids, my dad used to eat it, and, like, I feel
Oh,
like we never really ate it, but, like, I feel like he ate it kinda regularly, and,
yeah.
like, I actually have some in the fridge, um, and I know some people eat it raw, and, like, other people, they just cut it up really small and then swallow it so they don't have to, like, chew it, but, um, I'm waiting to cook it, but also, my family's like, they're worried that it's gonna smell if I cook it in the house. They're like, "You have to cook it outside." So I'm, like, waiting for it to be, like, nice outside so I can cook my liver.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, yeah, I'll let you know, but, like, um, I don't know, people say it's so good for you, so
Yeah. Like, okay, well, not to call this out, but like apparently like I saw this video of these vegans who like did transition back to eating meat and the first things they started on were like those sorts of organs, the liver and because they were having like brain fog and all types of issues. So like
dude, I definitely feel better, like, not being vegan, and I know that's, like, not, I guess what it, like, is different for everybody, but,
yeah.
um I like I don't know if I was having, like, or it's, like, one of those things you didn't realize, like, until you stop doing it, you
Yeah.
know, like, the brain fog and just, like, feeling full, like, it's
Oh,
crazy to me because like
I love feeling full. Don't you
like,
love
I
that?
thought dude, it's amazing, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh," and, like, it's so crazy because now, like, I'll go to bed and I'll be, like, full, and I'll, like, wake up in the morning and, like, not even be, like, hungry, whereas before, I feel like when I was vegan, I feel like I was always starving, but I didn't realize I was starving until now when I'm like, "Oh." And, like, I feel like my blood sugar is, like, way more balanced because like, I feel like everything I ate before was, like, a carb, like, in a lot of fruit and stuff, so just a lot of, like, really high sugar content, so it just, like, spikes your glucose, like, a lot, whereas if you don't eat the sugar and the carbs, it's just, like, pretty even, so I
I've
feel
heard
like
that. Yeah.
yeah, like, I definitely feel, like, just yeah, more full, more focused, and, like, um I also feel, like, more calm too. So I don't
Yeah.
know if that's just, like, aging or, like I don't know, I think it's the sugar though.
I
I
think
think I
it's the
was eating,
sugar.
like, way too much sugar and, like, you think it's okay because 'cause you're like, "Oh, well, it's natural," but, like, it's one, they're, like, not, native to where I live, you know, like, I was eating so many bananas. I was,
Mhm.
not quite as many as the, banana girl on YouTube, but I don't
Oh
know if you ever
god.
watched her video.
She is that doesn't even look fun to me, like what she does. It doesn't look fun. I'm just like, "What
Yeah.
the freak?"
Dude, and, like, 40 bananas a day, but, like, I don't know, I was yeah, just, like, way too much sugar. I feel so much just better now, but
You know, she must poop like 5 times like every 5 minutes. Like, like there's nothing holding back that. You know,
Dude,
like
again
all that
yeah.
fiber like all those bananas, I can't. And then she has the nerve to have like an attitude about it. It's like, "This is my lifestyle." Blah! It's just like, "Okay."
Dude, that's, like, why I feel like I, like, was drawn to her at first, and
Uh-huh.
then I she just did all these videos where she's like, "Everyone's diet," and, like, she was, like, the first, like, vegan bully, I think, and, like, so I just, like, stopped watching her. I was like, "This is just, like, mean," you know? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know, people eat what like, you can't judge
Well,
someone based on,
yeah.
like, anything, but especially their diet. It's just so stupid.
Well, because it's so specific. Like, there's so many, like, different needs people have, that and a diet is a big part of it, and it's just like, if I get what people are saying, like, I do feel like overall the Western world would do better if we ate, like, a half the amount maybe a quarter of the amount of meat we currently consume, at least in the US. Like, there's no reason we should have meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's true.
it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. It's not necessary. I don't even think we need meat more than like a couple of times a week, really, to be honest. Like, to be healthy, I think a couple of times a week would be fine, unless you have like a very specific dietary thing where you need meat like every day or whatever. But like, otherwise, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I get their points, but I agree with you. Like, the way some people go about it for me is like really hard to digest. And it's good to be like like strong in your beliefs, but like I do feel like sometimes she like attacks people, and it's just, and this very like, and she doesn't like, to me she doesn't truly like consider other people's points. She like doubles down on her own, and that's pretty much it. So
Yeah, it's like it's tough to watch, for sure.
but somewhat entertaining to me. I just love like seeing her go like, and she had a baby, right?
I think so.
Or
I think
maybe not.
so.
Oh,
I think
okay.
she did. I know she lives in the woods now though. Like she lives like
Yeah.
off grid in the jungle or something.
Which honestly, like a part of me is like, not the way she's doing it, but like that is like the dream, to be able to like live in a treehouse and technically like away from the world and kind of be out of it, but also be commenting on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like interesting.
Oh, definitely. I feel like my ultimate goal is to like live in like Virgin Islands or Bahamas or like somewhere like where there's like a beach and then like a beach, palm trees and sun. And then yeah, like grow most of my own food and then yeah, I don't know, just like hang out.
I love that you chose like the beach. I was thinking the woods somewhere.
Oh, see, my sister's like that. My sister wants to live like completely in the woods. Um, but I don't know. I feel like if I could choose anywhere, I would do the beach. But it
Hmm.
would be nice to like have one a beach, like somewhere like in Vermont where you get like the snow and the woods and then like the beach and then just like swap back and forth. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be my ideal, I think.
I would definitely though want to visit. Hold on. I'm about to see. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Like, this is not, thank you. This is, it's not what I picture when I think of where I want to like grow my own little farm and like whatever. But it's like also a place where I definitely want to see like how the land is, like the drier climate, for something, for some reason. There's like this weird beep beep that's telling me to go to like Arizona, to the Grand Canyon, like to that west, like southeast, southwest area. Um, I don't know why. I just really want to go.
Dude, we should go. I really want to go there and Denver because
Oh
they have
yeah.
like legalized mushrooms. Like that's like before we start when we were talking about like the quest. I was like, oh, it's kind of a lot of money. I kind of just want to go to Denver and like do mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe we could like invite people and have like a Starseed like reunion.
No, for real. Let's just do it. Like, honestly, like I love them to pieces, and the activations we get when we go there is like none other. But also, like, let's see what can happen on our own if we just invite
Yeah.
the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. Oh, and before I forget, so I told you my sister's boyfriend lives in Arkansas. So for oh, I think it's fine to say Arkansas, but they're going to the place we went for Valentine's Day.
Oh my God.
Well, so it was like I told her about it because she was looking at she was like, "Oh yeah, like he's so last minute, he didn't book anything. He wants to go." And she was like, "This place is 4 hours away." And she's like, "We're gonna be so tired when we get there, and then we're just gonna have to leave." And I was like, "Oh, this place is only an hour and a half from Little Rock." So
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna go. I was like, "Ah, that's so fun." Um,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
I'm like
so
jealous, but
perfect. Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
jealous now too. Like, I'm like sad. I'm just like picturing the lake and like, you
Yeah, and
know,
it's gonna she was like, "Oh, it's gonna be cold," and I was like, "I don't know." It was, like, pretty I feel like when we went, like, I remember talking to someone and, like, it was cold when we were there, but they were like, "Oh, you picked the only cold weekend of the year," and I was like, "Ah, it wasn't my choice," but
yeah.
um, but yeah, it's like, maybe we should just take our own trip there. We'll hit up Denver, Arkansas, and Arizona,
Yeah. Let's do it. And
or
it's
we'll
like,
just do 3 trips for the price of 1.
yeah,
And then maybe we'll do the quest in November if we saved enough money.
I know that's always like the thing for me. It's like, do I have it this time? I don't know. I mean, now that the
Yeah.
prices are going up, I think the prices are going up because of the amount of food they need, maybe.
Oh, that's true. Well, and I feel like a lot of prices are going up because of COVID, which like makes sense. Um, but oh yeah, maybe they like have a smaller group, so they have to
Mhm.
have the prices go up. I don't know.
Yeah. We're trying to justify it. Maybe there's no real
Yeah.
reason to justify that
Yeah.
BS. Why are
Yeah,
the prices
actually,
going up?
yeah, they're just like sitting around and they're like, "Oh, we should make the prices go up."
Exactly.
But like
Spirit
people
told
pay.
me. Exactly. Like, oh my
That's
God.
funny.
That's so funny. We went from like diet to liver to your
Oh yeah.
supplements to really the banana girl. It's like we're high already. It's like we don't even need mushrooms because we're already there. But
Yeah.
um, so the banana girl, and then we got to traveling and living in different climates. Fun. So back to the main thing, which I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't either.
well, there was like one vegan guy that I saw, like I follow him still because I respect his passion. But he said something that was like, come on, guys, really? Like he said, like, would you have agreed with slavery? So then why are you going along with this? And I was just like, God damn it. It's Black History Month, God. Like, why? Why? Like I get you're
Dude, too
passionate about
far.
animals. That's what I feel. But for him, and I get this, his thinking, there is no disconnection between animals and humans. Like we're all the same, which is cool, but like, come on,
Yeah, and like there's a different way to like
make the point.
uh yeah, exactly. Like
I think so.
that's too much. And I feel like that happens a lot, but I guess it probably happens on both sides. But I feel like right now, like especially I feel like veganism is like super popular and on like YouTube and Instagram and stuff. So it's like I feel like it's being grown in our faces. And also I feel like are you one of those people where like I don't even try to do this, but I feel like as soon as something becomes like mainstream or cool, that I'm like, oh no, I'm not into that anymore.
Yeah.
And like I wish that I wasn't like that, but I'm like, oh, of course, like as soon like I waited 12 years and then whenever other people are vegan, I'm like, oh no, not anymore.
Well, for me, it's like whenever I hear an artist like Doja Cat recently said, "Bitch, I'm reptilian." I'm just like I love her, I love it, but like don't make this mainstream, okay? We're underground still. Like, hello.
Yeah.
You know, I know that line probably went over like a lot of people's heads, but it's like it's always interesting when actual artists like say things like that. Like I'm reptilian.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like there's so many like hidden stuff, like things in like music videos too that like um I don't know, they could be all kinds of stuff. Like, cause I feel like whenever there was like a time where I was like really into I get like I want to say like conspiracy theory websites, but like
Oh yeah.
before like again, like before they were cool, like I guess those are even cool now and like
Yeah.
which is crazy, but like I feel like they were always like, oh, all the like music videos are like all Illuminati and it's like they could just
Oh
be about
right.
like enlightenment. But do you remember that? There was like a time when like I feel like they're all like, are they Illuminati? And it's like, but it's like literally all of them. And you're just like, I don't know.
Their favorite targets were Kesha, Lady Gaga, and I believe it was also Beyonce at one point, and Kanye West. Like these people, they couldn't do anything without people saying that
Hmm.
they were Illuminati. And I was just like, come on, like them.
Dude, yeah, and I was like, I don't know, like I still like love Kanye. I think he's like so
You're so
creative.
funny. Are you kidding me? I still love Kanye. Oh my God, that is a mountain you're gonna die. No, I'm joking. It's so funny.
I know like no one likes Kanye, but
I think we
but I'm
do.
like, yeah, yeah, we do, but like, yeah. But yeah, I'm like, maybe they're just really creative, especially like Kanye. I was always like, he's just a genius.
He is like next level in some ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, don't say he's in the Illuminati.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I remember like Lady Gaga, like literally everything she did, and then yeah, Beyonce for a time, and I was like, Beyonce's like a sweet mama. I don't know, maybe she is, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
She just has that southern charm thing going for her.
Mhm.
Like she still has the Texan accent kind of, and I don't know, like aside from when she's on stage, like besides that, whenever she does an interview, I still feel like she has like this hometown like girl almost feel about her. She's like this megastar, but she still feels like Texas.
Yeah, and she just reminds me of, like, a sweet mom, like, right? Like, that you would like, when she's not all, like, glammed up, like I mean, she's still
Mhm.
gorgeous, but, like, you could
Yeah,
see her, like, picking her kids up at school or, like, I don't know, she just seems like outside of the Sasha Fierce that she's, like, a
totally.
real, like, sweet person.
Like super soft spoken.
Mhm.
Like the actual Beyonce, not like the persona like we were just saying. She just seems so like soft spoken, and she's a Virgo. So I always feel like Virgos, aside from them being like super like anal about things, they all seem really kind to me.
Yeah, right? And, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like her blonde hair suits her. I feel like she's just, like you said, just, like, soft and, like, Texas and, like, Southern and, like, matronly, like
Yeah.
but
But Kesha was like an easy target. Like I don't know if you
oh,
remember,
yeah.
like they would drag her, like everything she said was like evil, especially since she would have before Euphoria folks, she had the glitter eye and the makeup, and it was just a lot.
And then Gaga too, I feel like that was, like, the time because they never wore pants, like, not that I guess that was, like, what made them, but I feel like they always the, like, crazy makeup and, like, hair and, like,
That was her
yeah, the one
thing.
eye and stuff, yeah.
But like, can we just be honest? Like, so okay, like I'm glad sometimes when things like that happen because it does separate like legit like thinkers, deep thinkers about things from like people who are liable to be swayed by anything. Like you make one silly weird connection and it's just like mind is blown. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like cuz there is a difference between like serious conspiracy theorists who are just like yo, like there's evidence, this is traceable and it's like predictable, and this is real, like you know what I'm saying. And then there's like people who are just like Lady Gaga's a Illuminati, and why do you feel that way? Because she did this. It's just like what? Like, it's always like interesting to me, always.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah, I
and I
still
feel
find it
like yeah.
entertaining. Sorry.
I do too, it's like one of those things you like away from, it's like the train wreck, and you're just like, I don't know, yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah,
you can't look away because it is entertaining.
it's like reality TV. It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
actually, I'm
fun.
like, it's like real life reality TV.
Yeah, and I'm like, I try to be open to things, but like I also like use my discernment. Like I'm like, does that really make sense? Or like what would be the goal here? Like I remember someone was saying like, not that it couldn't be true, but like something about the royal family and the queen and Prince Harry. And I was just like, I remember thinking like, but what was the goal? What would be the goal of that? And she was just like, I don't know, just evil. And I was just like, but to what end? Like why?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember another woman was like, oh, like, and this is tragic. She was like, her friend's daughter went to New York, was like a New York whatever um, student, and was like the sweetest thing, and like passed away by like I don't know. I think she got hit by a train when she was out with her friends or something like that. It's terrible. And she was like suggesting like something else nefarious was afoot, and I was just like, or she like went to college, went out drinking, and like because these things do happen in New York, like
Yeah.
and I was just like, I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's
I think
just
that's
like
it, yeah.
conspiracy can be applied to anything.
Yeah, exactly, like, yeah, it's crazy. We definitely live in, like, a loony time,
Yeah.
um, which I'm like, yeah, who knows what the future is gonna like, show, you know?
Yeah. And funny enough, like I'm the one in my family who believes in aliens, but my mom is like the biggest conspiracy theorist of them all. You tell her, like Beyonce made a plane crash, she will believe you. And I'm just like, why though? Like to what end? What's the point of this? Like I don't get it. She's just like, "I don't know, but someone told me on YouTube." I'm like, "Okay. Okay."
I feel like so my mom watches a lot of, like, YouTube, and she's always like, "I watch this psychics channel on YouTube," and, like, I feel like I had somebody else who was saying that too. They're like, "My mom watches all these, like, YouTube stuff," and I feel like that's, like, the new thing now is that, like, moms are like and you know what I guess it is? Like, because I feel like we had the internet, so we could, like, learn about these things earlier, whereas, like, our parents didn't really have the internet, but now that they all have cell phones and YouTube, they're, like, just catching up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, like you said too, because 'cause they're I don't know, and I guess maybe they don't quite realize or at least, like, internalize that, like, anybody can make a YouTube channel and, like
It's true. You don't need a degree. Just go on and say your point of view. Like, what? That is like so true. And yeah, that's that discernment. Like, it's you don't need to have gone to college to have that. You just need to know what you're looking for. And like, I think it's interesting when people share articles from sites that obviously, like, how do I say this? Align with their values, but also obviously are like sharing skewed information or just straight up flat out wrong information. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's a real skill to be able to discern the two.
Mhm. And I like how, when we went on our quest, that lady, she would say, like, truth knows its own source. So,
Mm,
yeah, to always just, like, trust your, like, intuition and guidance is, like, what resonates true, for you.
yeah, totally. Back to that's going back to personal power once again. Like,
Yes.
yes, way to bring it back, Jennifer. Truth knows its own source. I love that. Ah, so what else is going on with you? Like, has anything new been coming up for you at work?
Um, I'm trying to think, it's just been, so I started my new job, so I'm still, trying to, I guess, figure out, um, like, navigate that, and then, but my other job, I told you well, I don't know, people have just been, like, kinda, like, snarky lately, and I'm like, "Dude, I don't need this,
Yeah,
like, in my life," you know? Like, my job is to, like, assist and help you, but, like, if you're gonna be, like, snarky about it, like, you're gonna find someone else to help you, you know?
yeah,
Like, I don't know, it just seems like, um so, yeah, that hasn't been, like, too cool, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if anything, like, exciting has happened. But, yeah, like, have you been feeling that way too? Like, I feel like, because we were texting about it a little bit earlier, like, sometimes I feel like the universe is just, like, pushing you, like, in one direction, like and I think in my case, it's, being like, "You don't need the second job, like, you should be spending that time doing other things. Because 'Cause I've been, like, so exhausted too,
ooh,
um, just
yeah,
trying to, like, do both of them. And I know there's, like, only a few days that are, like, as heavy like, that much work compared to the rest of, like, the semester, but, um, yeah, I feel like the universe is just like, "Nah, you don't, like don't, like, do this." Like, if you put your energy into something else, like our Starseed friends or Starseed
yeah,
Ventures or, tarot or healing or nutrition or even, like, arts and crafts, you like, Etsy or YouTube, like, there's other ways to make money than my, like, second job, so
yeah. No, totally. Like, at my job, I'm lucky because my manager is like super healthy in her communication, and she's even like, you know, she's the one that will set me straight, which is also really healthy and good because you got to take accountability for your behavior and the energy you bring into the room. Um, but I have felt like there is a need for me to like really make sure I like carve out time, even like a few hours where I'm just by myself and like not even necessarily on my phone, but like really like exploring, like just like letting my imagination do its thing or like reading or like whatever, or fine, be on my phone, but like doing something that fills me up, not just passes time. That's what I've been feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a good lesson for everyone. Like, you definitely need to like fill yourself up with like stuff that makes you feel good and not
Yeah.
just like I mean, we all have stuff that we have to do that we don't want to do, but if we could just do other things that like fill us up.
Listen, when I'm filled up, it's so much easier to do the things I don't want to do. And they go by so much faster, so much easier. I'm much more efficient when I have a ton of time, or maybe not a ton, but like a good amount of time to just like like relax and like do what I want, whatever I want to do, and like blah blah blah, and, be a Pisces.
Yeah, it's almost Pisces season.
Yes, I'm so excited. Like, can you feel the tears welling up behind your eyes? Get ready to cry. Oh man, I'm so excited for Pisces season. I don't even know. It's so weird though, because we're just technically still like just coming out of the holiday season. I always feel weird about asking for my birthday off, even though I know I shouldn't.
Oh,
I know.
yeah. Yeah, no, it's your birthday.
Yeah, whatever. I honor my birthday. I don't care.
Yeah, you need your solar return.
Yes, I didn't do that. I need to do that.
I think so. I could be wrong, but Jaleesa, I think it's just the 5 hours before and 5 hours after you're born. So if you know your birthday time, just go back 5 hours and then go forward 5 hours.
I'm so. You know what? I'm just gonna write that down right now. Did they tell me that? I don't remember.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like one of the things that I went to, they said it. Um, I'm pretty sure it's 5 hours. It might only be like 3 hours or 8 hours, whatever the window is. It just do like half and half, like before and after your birthday. Because my birthday is at or birth time is at 1 in the morning, so my like hours of power are always like in the middle of the night.
Oh
So I like
wow.
yeah, so I don't really I like pretend they're on the birthday like in the morning, but like my official hours are like when I'm sleeping.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, I think I tried one time to stay up and do it, and it was just not the same. Like I stayed up until like I don't know 3 or 4 a.m. and I'm just like pulling myself out of bed to like create a fire and like declare my wishes, and then I burned that shit, and I was just like I'm done. Like I can't. It's so early or late. I couldn't. But yeah, that's good to know. I'm still gonna try and request it because I want to see if how I calculate it aligns to how they do it.
Oh yeah, let me keep us posted.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I've only done it once because then I was like, oh, well, I'll just like add it up. And then yeah, I was like, well, I'll just like do it on my birthday because I'm not gonna, like you said, I'm not gonna stay up or get up early.
Mm-mm,
I'm like, I need that sleep.
for
Whatever
real.
happens in the dreams will be the hours of power.
Yeah. And oh my God, speaking of hours of power, like I was telling you before, like today has been so weird. Like I could not concentrate for the life of me. And it's not because I'm like tired. I just could not do it. Have you felt that way?
Interesting. Um, I did, but I feel like I've just been like, since my new job, I'm still like doing like onboarding and like training and stuff. So I'm like just bored. But I was like texting everyone today too. I was like, my brain is melting because I'm just like so bored today.
Yeah.
But like I'm like doing things, but like yeah, definitely distracted and not really enthusiastic about it. But um, that's on me.
Yeah. Well, it's like
So
weird. I have like so much to do, but it's like I just said, like I know if I just like whatever, listen to myself, I might have to like really pound it in and be focused tomorrow, but I can do quite a bit of stuff if I feel filled up. And for some reason right now, I just feel like I can't focus on work stuff. I just can't.
well, you know, there's a full moon this weekend, and I was gonna look it up because I don't. Do you know what day it is?
No. Let me see. It must
Yeah,
align
because
with
it's
the
a full moon, and
lunar,
then it's the
right?
yeah, Lunar New Year, and then Valentine's Day, President's Day, and I feel like there's something else happening too, but I could be wrong. Full moon. Oh, maybe it's a new moon. Huh.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah, and I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna do the astrology class. Nope. Oh, February 11th. Yeah, because I feel like I saw people on Twitter saying they're like, oh, I feel the moon.
Oh my
Because I guess
God.
there's a lot of planets in Aquarius too. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what it is. New moon tomorrow. Let me see what time. Um, oh, huh. It's at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it says for New Jersey. Wait, why are all these like times are in the afternoon for all the new moons.
Hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely in the same time zone as Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see. Like I literally just looked at a calendar, was like, what day is it? Like I don't even know.
Oh yes, same. Same.
I still don't know. Okay, great. So yeah, it is new. I was looking at the first quarter and I was just like, I'm so confused. Why does it say like first quarter for me? I don't get it. Anyway, Jennifer, you're more like grounded than I am, I think. But like, I don't know. Do you notice your energy feeling like, or maybe I need to just like see for myself, but like sometimes I do feel like my own energy gets even more like I feel less grounded. The like sometimes according to the moon cycles, like I don't know, like especially when
Oh
it's a
yeah,
full moon.
definitely.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like if there's a lot of craziness happening in the world or in my neighborhood, even I I like can kind of feel that. Like I don't know, it's just weirdness.
Were you born on a full moon?
No, I think I was born on a waxing moon, if I'm not mistaken. Let
Huh.
me see if I can figure it out. Huh.
Oh, weird. I just opened up my computer and look at the screen. Like, let me unplug everything. I don't know if you can see that. It's like all
Ah,
matrixy.
why? What does that mean?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, oh, is the matrix breaking down? Gonna get unplugged soon. Actually, I feel like we're already like unplugged, but yeah, no, that's so weird. Well, I'm just gonna let that recover.
I'm gonna let that do its thing and see what happens. I'm over here trying to figure out if I'm born on a no on a full moon. Um, last quarter in Sagittarius. Okay.
Yeah, maybe because it's the last quarter right now. You feel it more.
Yeah. That could be it. Cause I literally feel so like drained today. I think I just want to sleep and read and like eat food and that's it. I want the weekend. But that's true for me. Like, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no, go for it.
Yeah, but that's true for me. Like every week I notice like I'm my best on Monday actually. Tuesday I'm great. Wednesday I'm really good. And then Thursday I'm like, I'm ready to get the freak out of here. Like, bye. And then Friday I'm just like, just stop emailing. Don't text me. Don't call me. Like, I'm not answering you right now. Like, we're done. Okay. But it's weird. It's happening earlier, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. Like, yeah, I don't know. And I wonder too if it's the universe that's just like, you guys need to go outside. You need to um
Ground.
eventually like stop working for these people and doing boring stuff. Or yeah, that was
Yes.
definitely talking from my experience, but Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I definitely, yeah, felt bored lately.
It's weird. Like, my job, learning a new skill, like when I finally get a new skill, that's exciting for me. Like when I finally feel like, okay, like I don't need any more like training wheels, like that feels great. But like for the most part, I'm still learning so much and I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this forever, you know? That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be cool to see where we are in a year from now.
Mm, I agree. A year from now will be very different for sure.
Dude, yeah, and you have your birthday coming up.
Yes.
Hours of Power.
Yes. I decided I just want to keep it like cute and like simple and small. And I'm gonna invite a couple of friends to go out to eat. First choice is Manhattan, but honestly, if it's too cold, because a lot of restaurants like they opened up indoor dining for this week, the Valentine's Day week, which makes no sense because if it's dangerous, it should just be dangerous. But whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's going to be open still next week. And if it's not, then we're going to be dining outside. And then I'll have to see if the place I want to eat at has outdoor heaters or whatever, because I can't have people out there just like freezing me to death as we eat a steak. Like it's not worth it. So
Yeah.
that's fun.
Oh, well, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully, definitely, hopefully. But I do have a second choice. It's not as fun, but I can have some drinks. So that sounds
Yeah.
like it's going to be a good time either way. You know, I'm going to make it a good time. And then I want to go home and see if I can sleep early because I am still aware like this is still like you were saying, the hours of power and like it's a time, your birthday is a time to take full advantage of like, just the energy like coursing through you and stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like it's such a good time for like goals and resolutions and just like checking in and be like, okay, what do I actually want? And I still like use those in my like journaling, the things you were saying, like instead of just what you want, but like how you want to feel.
Feel, yeah.
So
What's the craziest thing you've done like on your solar return?
since I've known about solar
Oh,
returns,
sorry. Yes.
oh yeah, no, no, because well, I told you I used to be like wild when I was younger, so that was definitely a different birthday experience.
Oh, I love it.
Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I feel like ever since I've known about it, I've always just been like, actually, okay, well, last year I was flying back from Peru on my birthday. Yeah,
Okay.
which like is not like that fun because you're in the airport, but because I was like at the time, I was like, oh, I need to come back to see my now ex-boyfriend. But I wish I just like stayed in Peru for like a few more months. But anyway,
Oh,
different story.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's
usually I
nice.
just like stay in and read and journal and or usually I feel like on birthdays I like write down so many like goals that it takes me like a really long time to do it too. Like
Mm,
I feel like I do like the most on like birthdays. I'm just like vision board, well, just like journaling more than vision boards, but how about
yeah.
you?
I mean, I like it's so funny because last year I really kind of whatever like went in, I guess you could say. Like I went to the city, like I booked a hotel for the city actually. And what do we even do? Like I just didn't want to have to travel back home just to come back to Manhattan. So we just spent a whole day in the city. Like I kept it really cute. We did shopping. We got our cards read. Um, this year we went to this French restaurant that this guy recommended. It was really good. It We went to this place called Eats With. Okay,
Yeah, I
you
don't
have
know
to
what,
check it
yeah.
out. It's well, I don't know if it's like a thing anymore, but it was so cool because it's like these like experiences, and I chose the Turkish coffee one. So it's like we had traditional Turkish coffee in this guy's New York City apartment who's from Turkey, and he was explaining to us what this is all about. And we had the candy, and he read our coffee grinds, and it was great. Like you're like
Dude, that sounds awesome. Oh my gosh, that's like my dream birthday. That sounds awesome.
yes, it's very like sad Gemini, like let's have fun, let's meet people, let's like get our coffee read. Like it was good. And then he gave us this actually we'll send it to you in case you come back to New York. Um he created this map and it has all of his like recommendations for like what you can do in his neighborhood.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so cool.
it's so cute. So I love that was like the highlight of my birthday. And of course I went to like three different places. I went to like this like Russian bar that like sold really great vodka and the bartender was drunk, but it was great. It just made the experience better. She kept giving us free shots. And then my drunk ass went
Nice.
to the chicken spot that he recommended. So it was great. It was
Dude,
fun.
that sounds so fun.
Yeah. But like the year before that, I just got like a massage and I did like a sauna and that was like I was good.
Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh, I
You're
love
just-
saunas.
Wait, but why did you light up? You're like, oh, let's
Oh,
just do
dude, I
that.
haven't been to a sauna in so long. I love
Mm,
saunas. They're so good for you.
yeah. Isn't it funny how light you feel afterwards?
Dude, and I feel like it just like I don't know, it just like makes the whole like week better.
Yeah, I agree. I think it does. And like, I don't know, it just it's so nice. It's just I feel like I'm on like a little high afterwards. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, and it's just like a skin like cleansing. Like I feel like because it cleans your skin, but like from within. So it's like you just feel cleaner than like if you just got a shower because it's like I don't know,
And also
everything
like,
release.
yeah. Have you noticed they have like now like I don't know what you call it, like portable saunas?
Yes, I don't know anyone that has one, but I've definitely like done some Googling on them.
Yeah. There's one I'm interested in. It's by um shit, I forgot what it's called. Never mind. But it's by someone. And when I see the link for it, I'll share it with you. And I was just looking at it because they have a payment, like they break up the payments, which is nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Otherwise, ain't nobody got $700 to just hand over for no sauna. But I was just thinking how nice it would be to be able to give myself a nice little sauna at home. Mm.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is I like are you looking at just the ones that like come up to your head or like the ones that are like full?
I was looking at the ones that come up to my head, but my
Yeah,
dream is
'cause
the full one day.
mhm. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I've like watched a lot of YouTube reviews on like the saunas and people say they're like still like they say they're like nice and they work, like the ones that you just like come in, but I feel like they always look funny like in the saunas, but um do that and then I guess I never looked into it, but you know those like oxygen chambers that like athletes like get in? I'm always like, "Oh, that would be cool." I feel like
Definitely.
whenever I like if I ever have money, it's just gonna be all these like weird ass like random healing things, like just one after the other. It'll just be like a room filled with like little saunas, like ice baths. I don't
I think my
know.
house will be a healing chamber, if I'm to be
Mhm.
honest, and I'm okay with
Dude,
that.
that would be amazing. Oh my gosh.
Like, could you imagine if your whole shtick was like bed and breakfast and like sauna in the evening and like ice chirotherapy in the morning? Like, I don't know how you would do it, but that's just like your shtick. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have these healing things.
Oh my gosh, and then like organite on like all the walls, just like giant organite like art like everywhere.
And like a
You just like
potions
walk in
bar.
and dude, that would be awesome.
Hmm
We should work on this. Well, not now, but like
Don't
I'm
steal
like,
our ideas. Okay.
yeah, I'm like, no, yeah, we'll have our own like healing Airbnb. Like, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, right? Yes, Airbnb, that would be perfect. And I love Airbnbs because they're cheaper than
And they're
hotels.
cooler. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a whole like house in some cases to
Mhm.
yourself versus like a stupid little
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, like sometimes hotels are like it's like nice to get in a hotel like every now and then, but then I feel like if you're just like traveling through like Airbnbs, the way to go.
Well, I don't love hotels when I'm alone because it feels too like isolated, like, you know, Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But with Airbnbs, it's like the ones I've gone to, they're in a neighborhood and you can hear people in the apartment above. Like, I don't know, it feels more like home.
Dude, and so I told you my sister was looking at places. She found a place in Arkansas where I think they were on Airbnb, but they were just like caves and like they were the coolest things ever. And you like they were just like a couple, I think they had like three or four, but like they built the cave like into, I mean, I guess they had like showers and bathrooms and stuff, but like it's like, dude, that's so cool. But like
Yeah,
only on Airbnb would you be like, oh yeah, we can just stay in a cave.
I kind of would love it just once,
hmm
just once.
Dude, it's like those underwater like hotels, but like on Earth, where you're like in these like
Wow.
crazy, yeah, like in a cave.
Oh my God, that freaks me out. Even just the imagery of it, it's like in a cave. Whoa, like that's crazy. Or underwater. That would scare
Yeah,
me.
I'm a little too claustrophobic for the underwater one for sure.
Yeah.
But
Also, I can't swim. So should anything happen, I mean, I'm just peace out. I'll see you next life, Jennifer. Like I'm just gone. Just know that. Okay. Knock on wood. um, yeah. Airbnb is really where it's at right now in terms of experiences.
dude, but yeah, we should talk about that for the future. I like that
Hmm.
idea.
Hmm. I think that, yeah, these alternative healing modalities are the future. So yeah, I
I
need
do
to get
too.
on it,
Yes.
please. Oh man.
Well, I think do you want to go ahead and call it for tonight's recording? Because I
Yeah.
think we're at an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Oh
I
God.
just I just noticed that and I was like, "Oh, that's why it's getting dark in here."
Uh-huh. You still look amazing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know. I'm like, "Oh, what you said it's on your birthday list this."
Yeah. Yeah. I think a friend is gonna get it for me. But I didn't get the one that you attached to the laptop. I got like a freestanding one because I'm extra. But I can't wait. Now that I see you, I'm like, I can't wait. Can't wait to get it.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Well, good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Bye.
Bye.